Chapter 2, Setting Up Your Job. In this chapter, you will learn how to start a new job, how to add sections to your job from different sources, how to create a new section using a template. The time has arrived for you to start your first job in Specsintact. Alright, from the Specsintact Explorer, click the green folder on the toolbar, click the File menu, and then New Job. Um, then create the new job dialog box will open. So you have your new job file menu, new job. Create the new job. You fill out the job title and mastery name and submittal register form. Whether it be Unified Guide, Spec, Army, NASA, or Navy. Your title for the job, your job name. These fields are circled are those that are required to complete once you set up the job. Alright, required fields and rules and restrictions. In addition to the general screening, to the general screen, the new job dialog has three other tab screens: specifiers, options, and comments. The option tab contains settings for the control unit measurements, revisions of the CSI master format version, or the automatic paragraph number for your job. The default for the new job is set for the English revisions turned on, and the CSI master format 2010 or 1995 with the automatic paragraph as the numbering as numeric. All right, numeric. Part 1, 1.1, article 1.1, paragraph 1.11, subparagraph. Alphanumeric 1.01, article, area, paragraph, subparagraph, level 1, 2, 3, 4, 1A, 1B, 1. The specifiers. Alright, the specifiers comments tabs do not contain any required do not contain any required fields, but they provide areas that can be used as a track of additional information about your job. All these sections can be accessed at any time clicking the file menu, choosing properties. Alright. All these screens can be accessed at any time by clicking the file menu and choosing properties. Required fields and rules and restrictions. Job name. Identifiers for your job in both Specsintact Explorer and Windows Explorer is printed in the top right corner for each of the page of your job. Rules. The job name can't contain any symbols or spaces, and it can't be longer than 16 characters. It automatically appears in the uppercase letters, and the name can contain numbers. Job title. Prints of the upper left corner of each of the pages of the job. Although it is not visible in the Specsintact Explorer, you can display the placing of your mouse point over the job name in the left panel. Rules. The job title cannot contain more than 64 characters containing numbers, symbols, spaces, and upper and lower case letters. All right, source. It isn't used often today, but remains in order to support background capabilities. Source of the indicated original source specification used in your job, which can be described in any format. The typical source is used where the CCB disk number web download. This gives you the way to keep track of the sections originated. Rail. The information only required for the corresponding option is checked with a set menu option general tab. Your primary master. Display the primary master chosen during installation. Different primary can be chosen on the job from among currently connected masters, which are listed in the pull-down menu. You can also connect additional masters to change your default primary master by clicking Connect Masters button just below the box. Alright, your submittal register format. Using the primary master, you've selected the proper submittal register format for your job. If you want to use the old submittal format, one of the agencies, you must uncheck the box. If you want to change the designation letters, then you can do. Alright, 18. Add sections box is made in two panes. Alright, the add section to a job. Master job template browse. The left add the form pane provides 4 tab screens that you can choose your sections where you want to add to your job from various sources. All right, this shows your master list like your unified facility guideline specs, jobs and templates and browsers, and then you add it to the contents of your job screenshot. The right contains a pane showing the sections you have just selected to be added. Alright, you can select, push over to divisions, back, select all, OK, help. What do I see? Two sections already listed in the right pane when I haven't added. Why do I see two sections and they're already in the right pane when I haven't added any to my job? Those two sections are 10133.0 and 142.0 are submittal procedures, sources, reference, publications, are automatically ever added to every new job because they are necessary for processing submittals and references. If you not see 0133 or 00 submittal procedure 0142.0 sort of the reference publication section, these can probably are not using complete unified facility guidelines spec master. You should have these two sections in your job so they hit the cancel button. Then to download the full unified facility guidelines spec master from the web. Alright, when either the master or the job is selected in the left, add from the pane, the buttons on the bottom will help you. The display the master's division sections. Alright, select the sections you want to add to your job, add the selected sections to the right contents page. Alright, so you have divisions, master's divisions and sections. Add sections to your green job shot. All right, an asterisk next to it, a section indicates that it has already been added to the contents pane at the right. Right-click a section and click Undo Add Section if you want to remove it from the contents pane, so it won't be able to add to your job. As an alternative to using buttons, you can double-click a master job division in the left add from pane to display the contents. Double-clicking the section adds it to the right contents pane. When you finish selecting sections, clicking the OK button will add them to your job and close the box and return you to the Specsintact Explorer. Adding sections using the master jobs and tabs. To choose the sections using either masters or job tabs, left pane, click the master jobs you want to copy in the section, click the division button, or double click the master or job. Click divisions from which you want to add from which you want to copy sections. That click the section button or double click the division. To copy an individual section, click the section, then click the add section and bottom of the double click. Alright, you can select multiple sections by holding the shift key and select the sections listed consecutively, the control key. Multiple non-consecutive sections. You can click your sections as add section. You can also add section all button to add every section visible in left plane. A word about Unified Facility Guideline Specification Master. The Unified Facility Guideline Specs can be used by either Army, Navy, NASA projects. Fully unified sections in master format 1995 have 5-digit section names. Army specification section names followed by an A, followed with an A, Navy for the N, NASA for S, and fully unified sections in Master 2000 can also be 3 or 4 level section names, while the Army specific section names are followed by with a 10, Navy 20, Army Air Force 30, NASA would also be 40 at the 5th level. Or you have a template and browser. The other two tabs left on the add from plane allow you from either to create a complete or new section from the template or browse to check the sections from your drives and networks. Sec documents only. Alright, using a template. If you need to create a new section, you can copy one from the templates provided. The templates are formatted outlines to be used with the guide, so the section you create will have a proper structure. Basic templates distributed specs are. These templates give you the proper structure, but will enter your text, and you must insert the proper tags. There's that word again. In the correct locations. You'll learn more about tagging in Chapter 3. Be sure to either overwrite or delete the sample test that explains the content should enter, which acts as a placeholder. Alright, your template, Unified Facility Guideline Specs, Basic. Unified Facility Guideline Specs Master Format 2010 Template Master of the Jobs Templates containing minimal bracketed options. Your UFGS Basic Auto Unified Facility Guideline Spec Master Format 2010 Master Job. The template contains minimal bracketed options, can be used automatically numbered numeric or alphanumeric jobs or masters. Your Unified Guideline Specs Bracketed Unified Facility Guideline Specs Master Format 2010 Template Master and Job. This template contains the numerous bracketed options. Unified Facility Guideline Bracketed Auto Unified Facility Guideline Specs Master format 2010 master job. The template contains numerous bracketed options that can be automatically numeric or alphanumeric jobs masters. Unified Facility Guideline Master 95. Unified Facility Guideline Specs Master 1995. Templates for Master and Job. Unified Facility Guideline Spec Master 95 Auto. Unified Facility Guideline Master Format 1995 for the form masters that can use alphanumeric or alphanumeric Master's Job. And SUP were used as software to create supplemental reference file. If you had past version specs loaded on your computer, old version section templates will not be deleted from your system when installed with the newer version of Specsintact. In that case, you may also follow the previous versions listed: Army Old, Army Sec, Navy, NASA Old, Navy Sec, Unified Facility Guideline Master. These can be reviewed by the student Specsintact Explore Table menu section templates dialog box. Select the once you want to delete with the left side of the box, then click the delete button. Alright, using templates, creating a new section, local masters. A good way to manage the new section that you need to create to maintain them in the local master that you create and hold any sections that you may want again to other jobs. After you create with the local master, edit the specialized sections. You can add them to any job in the same way that you add the section from any other master. Alright, creating a local master. Similar to creating the job, click on the new master button with the Specsintact Explorer toolbar, or from File menu, choose New Master. To create the new master dialog box with two tabs to allow you to define permanent information about the master that you are creating. It is advisable to name local master something that is equally recognizable, since it will be listed in Specsintact Explorer with other masters. Alright, click OK button. You can add section local master in the same way that you add them to job. Create your own new section by clicking Templates tab. Alright. Alright. This is your 1, 2, and 3. Click the agency template that you want to copy. 1. Okay. Alright. New jobs definitely with the CSI master format 2010. Select 3 levels, 4 levels, 5 levels from the drop down box. Alright. Enter the new master 2010 section number with the pre-formatted text. See the caution below the assigned correction number for the new section. 3. Enter the new section number. Click the Add Template button. 4. Add Template. Alright, when a new section is created, it is more important that your engineer is assigned with the correct number of the CSI Master Format 2010 edition. Should you use reference for determining the appropriate number, the information is available on csinet.org Master Format. You cannot duplicate the existing section title or section number. You cannot duplicate an existing section title or section number. Revisions should not be enabled using the template to create a new section. Revisions should not be enabled when using the template to create a new section. Make sure they are off, not just hidden on the screen. Adding a template to your job in order to create the new section should not be confused with the section templates command on the found on the Explorer's tool menu. The function permits you actually after the original templates and create new ones. Alright, the tab allows you to search for your system drive, the network sections you want to add. They can be located anywhere. They must be a sec file type, having the standard master format of 1995 or master format 2010 section name. For example, you can add the Word document DOC file type using this feature. You could also add a new section that has been renamed additional digital characters using 013300 revision 1 over the reference, or section in the file name as section 103300. No other file types will be visible using browse feature. Alright, with the browse tab selected, select the drive you want to search for the from the pull down list. In the directories box, locate the folder containing the file you want to. Double click for the folder's display on the contents. In the section box, click the section you want to copy. In 4, click the Add Section button and double click the section. If you choose a section already part of the job, you will be asked if you want to overwrite it. If you do, select a section of the existing on the job that will be replaced by the one selected by the browse process. Alright, support problems encountered commonly. Alright, Sally says, I've received a section by email or Polly in Peoria. I've received a section in email, I saved it in the temporary folder. How do I get this section into the job I'm working on? The correct way to add a section to your job that through this Specsintact Explorer's Add Section function. After you have saved the section on your system, add the Add Section box browse tab located with the section added to your job. Adding more sections to your job. You can always return to Add Section box at any time. To add the sections on your job, just click the button on the special index bar toolbar from the file menu. Click Add Section. See the folder with the different little blue specks in there? Okay. Alright, another easy, quick way to add more sections of the job is using drag and drop from featuring Specs Explorer. In the left plane, click the job that you want to copy from the display and the contents of the right plane. From the right plane, you select the section you want to copy and drag them in a job folder, and you want to copy them on the left plane. So we're dropping that over there into the jobs. When you learn from this chapter, what you learn from this chapter, how to use to create a new job to enter the required information, set up the new job, how to add sections, box, choose the section for the job master or other jobs, how to add a section template in order to create a new job section, how to browse your system drives and network to locate other section files you want to add to your job. Alright, the next page is blank. Chapter 3.